Hi, thanks for joining us. Dean and Diana here. We are using the 4-in-1 Pro Bow the hand. So watch and enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hi there, Dean and Diana here with Wreath by Faith. We are back in the swing of things. As you know, I underwent a double lung transplant at University of Maryland on May 3rd. I was pretty sick. My lungs were dying, and I was at the end stage of life. So I'm truly grateful to my donor and their family that it saved my life. I just want to let you know that I really enjoy life. I enjoy serving the Lord, and I enjoy just everyday simple things in life. I'm grateful to my husband and the people that surround me. And I thank you for following me and visiting my page and purchasing from us. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at Wreath by Faith, Dean and Diana, and we'll be happy to get back with you. So it's good to be back, and we're going to start making some bows. So thank you again for watching. So here we go. We have the 4-in-1 Pro Bow the hand, and it is the 4-in-1, and I love it because the numbers are large. It actually goes from 1 inch all the way to 18, and it allows you to make a really large bow. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And here are some of the ribbons, and I just purchased these from Deco Exchange, and I was so excited when I got them because they're absolutely beautiful. And I love this one. It is definitely fall. So as you can see, that is so fall, so beautiful, the colors. And this one with the wheat, it is so beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the plaid, which is fall colors. It's a wired canvas ribbon, and it's absolutely wonderful because the quality, it's just so durable. So we're going to cut a V, as you can see right here. So we're going to come over and we're going to go 6 inches across. We're going to twist. We're going to go 6 inches. We're going to drop our finger down in the center of the spool. That's what I love about this tool. It is wonderful. It works so well, and it doesn't matter how large your bow is or how big the bow is, it can hold a lot. So we're going to go 6 inches again. We're going to come over and we're going to do opposites. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. We're going to cut our V. Give it a nice clean look. And we're going to take this one out. And that ribbon, actually, I received it. I purchased this one from Michelle's Adorable Collections, and she has a really nice buying setup with her on Etsy. If you go to her shop to purchase, if you spend, I believe it's more than $35, she ships for free, which I love. And sometimes she runs a sale. I think right now she's running a sale that has thank you under her code that she has, that you get 10% off. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use, this is the one from Deco Exchange, and this is the wheat, and it is a tan and a really pretty burnt rustic color, which is really pretty for fall. So we're going to drop that down, and I go opposites, as you can see, with this. So we're going to make a loop. And we're going to make another loop. And with this one, I'm going to make a third loop. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It just depends what I'm looking for in the bow. But I like my bows to be explosive. I like them to be complement the area. I like them to be nice and full. So when I do a bow, I like my bows to be nice and full. And you can see that in my reviews when you go on my website from my customers. That's why they love our bows. We put a little bit of extra TLC into our bows that we make. So next I thought, you know what? Because of the orange and the green and the gold, I was going to go ahead and do a green in the center. And this is a check. And I still cut that V on that ribbon. And as you can see, it's nice and clean. So I want to go opposite of where there's no tails. So what I want to do is I want to turn this and put it in the direction where there are no tails showing. And I'm going to do 2 loops. 1. 2. And then we're going to cut this at the other end. Just like so. And you want everything to go opposite of the loops. So you want your tails to be opposite and you want your loops to be opposite. You don't want them running together. And if you're making bows and if you have any questions, I am happy to answer anything that you might ask. I learned from some of the best, from all the Julies that are out there. I have to say, I've learned a lot over the years. This was not something that it was by accident that I decided to start doing this, because I worked in the restaurant business for many years. But I really enjoy it. So now we're going to do the opposite. As you can see, one tail's going this way, one tail's coming this way. We're going to make that loop just a slight bit smaller. Just a slight bit, maybe a ½ inch shorter. Because I like to stack my bows so that they're not all the same size. Everything kind of builds like building blocks. And it's a lot of tweaking and learning from others that I have developed the technique that I do. But this is perfect for a wreath. It's perfect for a lantern. Whichever you like. And if you decide that you would want something with tails and you want the tails to be really long, all you have to do is ask for a request to have something that is slightly larger, and I am happy to do that. So what I use is wire ties. These are electrical wire ties, and they hold the bow in place, and the bow is not going to go anywhere. I don't use regular wire because wire tends to slide and the loops tend to move. So by doing this, I go down between the 2 dowel rods and I slide that up. And then I pull it. And let me get a chenille stem. I will show you. This is what I use. So I pull it up. And see how easy that slides up? And this is that 4-in-1 from Regina Sellers. That is wonderful, because what happens with this, the measurements are there for you as you're making your bow. Not only that, but the wood allows it to glide really easily, and it's wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our chenille stem in the back. We're going to pull that tie, and then we're going to cut. And I use, these are my cutters that I use, and they're from Lowe's, I believe. And I love them because they're spring loaded and it makes it easy on the wrist. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to adjust the bow to our liking. And I try to maneuver and pull things apart so that everything gets displayed equally, so that you get to see all the colors. So as you can see, I'm pulling some of the loops. And in the center, what I do, I take some of my ribbon, and what I'm going to use is the orange ribbon here, and I'm going to cut, and you can measure it, and you only need about 7-8 inches. Then I remove the wire from each end, because you don't want that bulk in your bow, and this will go in the center. And you can use this twice, because what I'm doing is running my scissors down the center, and I'm going to fold this in two. And we're going to put that down in the center. And what that does, it hides the mechanics. And that way you have a nice clean look. And that's what you want, because your customers don't want to see that plastic or wiring in the center. And it looks definitely much more professional and clean. And then I cut off the excess there. And then I want to show you one other thing that I do. When I get ready to ship these bows, I put my bows, some people take their bows and they attach them to the box, but not us. We do something a little differently. I purchased these plastic bags, and they're clear, very fine trash can liners, and we get 5,000 to a box. And it's definitely worth it to me. And what I do is I take my bow, after I fluff it, and everything looks exactly like I would like the customer to be able to get the bow. I put it in the bag. And then I blow air into it, so that the bow doesn't collapse if the box gets squashed. So sometimes you hear people say that their box gets crushed because, you know, actually the mail service, I hate to say it, but the United States Postal Service has been really bad with crushing boxes, and I have gotten some complaints about people saying their boxes were crushed. So this is why I started this. So once you put air in there, it actually allows that bow to stay just the way you made that bow. And all those loops stay in full display. And then what I do is I tie a knot. And when I tie the knot and I put it in the box, even if the box tends to get crushed, it will protect the bow from being smashed. So that's one of the things that I do. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching today. And we will be doing some other fall bows, and we're going to get ready to do some Christmas bows. I have sold a ton of Christmas bows. We probably sold, oh my God, I can't even tell you how many at Christmas time. The red velvet bows are so popular. And if you look on our website, we have sold hundreds of red velvet bows. And I try to keep my bows affordable. Due to the economy, I try to provide that service so that people can still afford them. But thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed this. And we'll look forward to serving you. So if you'd like to purchase a bow, don't forget to use the code THANKYOU when you check out, and you'll receive 10% off. So follow us on YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching today, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.